Okay, class, that's it for our lesson for today. I hope you understand our lesson. If you have more questions, you can ask me through Messenger. And please review and be ready for our quiz tomorrow. You can leave the meet now. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't understand their lesson. What should I do now?
Relation is a rule that relates values from a set of values called domain to a second set of values called range. It is also a set of ordered pairs x and y.
Based on the definition, there are so-called domain and range. What are they? Domain is a set of all first components in an ordered pair, or simply the x value and the input. It is also known as independent variable. Range is the second component, or the y value and the output. This is dependent on the value of the domain.
For better understanding, here are some examples. We have ordered pairs Philippines, Manila, Japan, Tokyo, China, Beijing, South Korea, Seoul. From the ordered pairs, Philippines, Japan, China, and South Korea are the domain, while Manila, Tokyo, Beijing, Seoul are the range.
Reminder: the domain needs a corresponding element in the range because it cannot be considered as a relation if there is no ordered pair. Now that we are done defining relations, let us talk about their types. There are 4 types of relation: one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, and many-to-many.
Another reminder, not all relations are functions, but all functions are considered as relations. Later on, we will determine which of these are functions and why not all functions are relations.
Before we start identifying them, let us define the function first. What is a function? Outside mathematics, Merriam-Webster provides the term function that refers to the action for which a person or a thing is specially fitted or used, or simply purpose. However, in our lesson, function is a relation where each element in the domain is related to only one value in the range by some rule. It is also defined as the set of ordered pairs xy, such that no ordered pairs have the same x value corresponds to the different y values.
We can compare it to a detection machine we can see in airports. If I input one luggage in the red arrow, the output is in the green arrow. But if I input a lot of luggage in it, it might not work properly.
There are three ways of representing a function. These are mapping diagrams, table of values, and the vertical line test. Number 1. The mapping diagram. A mapping diagram displays the pairings of the elements. Here is the example.
The other one is the table of values. The table of values shows the list of numbers that are used to substitute one variable.
And lastly, the vertical line test. It is a graph that represents a function and only if each vertical line intersects the graph at most once. Here are the examples.
Based on these illustrations, we can see the first and third examples that the line intersects only once. Therefore, it is a function, while the second example interacts twice, meaning it is not a function.
And now, going back to the types of relation, we will use the mapping diagram to show the difference of each type of relation. One-to-one relation. We have set A. The domain Daniel corresponds to the range Catherine, domain Enrique to the range Lisa, and Alden to main. As we can see, all the domains corresponds only to one range. Therefore, one-to-one relation is a function. One-to-many relation. In this type, we can already notice Smart corresponds to Sun and Tongue and Text. Smart has the same X value in other ordered pairs. Therefore, one-to-many relation is not a function.
Many-to-one relation. In set B, the first set or the domains are Calumpit, Malolos, and San Fernando, while the ranges are Bulacan and Pampanga. Now, can we consider this as a function? The answer is yes. Remember, only the value of the domain cannot be repeated or have the same value. Many-to-many relations. In this type of relation, there are various values of x that could result in multiple values of y. However, there could be a lot of different values from a single x value.
After classifying the types of relations, let's move on to the examples of functions that can be used in real-life situations. Functions can be used in many real-life situations. Some of these are buying products. If you buy something, the output is will you have to pay for that.
Typing. Assuming that if I type math is the best, the monitor will correspond to an output by showing the words math is the best.
Vending machine. The input is when you slide a coin to the bill slot, and the output will show once the soda you want to drink comes out. It is an example of piecewise function that we can apply in real life. Because of this, we will know how to compute what we will pay for a fare.
That ends our topic for our video. I hope you learned something. Bye!
How can I remember all of this? Oh, I have an idea.
Relation is set of ordered pairs. Functions relation, domain must not repeat. Input is set of x, output is set of y. Many to one to one. Correspondence are a function. Functions relation, domain must not repeat. Input is set of x, output is set of y. Table of values, mapping diagram, vertical line test presents a function.
I think I'm ready for our quiz.